think everything should be working. Okay, nice. Everything's working. Yeah, so sorry. I made a mistake. I revealed an API key on stream, so I undid that mistake. So yeah, I guess what I want to do right now is just get an idea of what this project is going to entail because the person who wants me to do it is willing to pay me like a little bit of money, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. If this is going to be like a multi-day project, take like I don't know, 20 hours of my time, it's really actually not worth it. Um, but if I can do it simply somehow, then I think it will be worth it. Um, the thing is, like, what to remove and what not to remove. These parameter things, like, I don't even need. There's like so much I don't even need. Like this stuff I don't even need. And then the port and the session secret, uh, don't even need it. User counts I don't need. API new, I am gonna need that. And save, I am gonna need that, but like simpler versions of that. Um, and let's see, init rendered routes, I'm gonna need like a simpler version of that. So I'm almost tempted to just get rid of all of this and like start over. Um, and I can delete this stuff too because they don't need a README, you know? And server, that's fine. Um, Ignore. Interesting. Ay, ay, ay. It's funny how you like build up things gradually and you don't even realize like how complicated they're getting. You got this asset bundler. It's funny. Um, huh. And remake store. What kind of stuff do I put in this store? Lib remake store. Let's see. Is multi-tenant. The new item templates. Huh. Is development mode. Add new item render function. Huh. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if this is actually going to be as simple as I thought it was going to be. Well, I mean, I think it can be, like if I actually just delete all of this. Um, what do you think? Should we just do it? Just do it, right? Start from scratch. I guess I could use some of this, right? So, we don't need all this. We don't need all this. But just like being able to create the app is fine. And then we can get rid of the rest of this and we can have Express. I don't think we'll need cookie parser, Express session, math. We'll let them figure that out if they want. I think UPath is good actually. Um, File sort, I don't care about. Shell, body parser. Not sure body parser is required. So let's just grab path and express. And now we should have like a tiny little app. And express. I think that should work. Commander Root, welcome to the chat. And then we're gonna, let's see, we'll go into our package JSON. And, whew, okay. We got this asset bundler stuff. I guess we kind of want to keep that stuff, but again, I don't really think we need it. Let's see, because we're just compiling the assets for one app. We're only having one app in this example, so we don't really need the whole asset bundler thing. We do need it for a single app, which is unfortunate. But you know what I could do? I could just do... What ends up in the dist? CSS images, JavaScript. Okay, so everything passes through. Ay, ay, ay. Dun, dun, dun. I'm not sure, dude. I'm not sure. Oh, shit. I have this ice cream sandwich here that I forgot to eat. Okay, so let's figure this out. We got NodeMon watching the server. That's fine. Asset bundler. Hey, Reichmies. Mike. Hey, Mike Reese. Reichmies. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for coming. I'm trying to figure out if I can build a simpler version of Remake that'll work with just a simple single template file and like a simple backend. But right now I'm kind of struggling with the asset bundler and what I'm going to do there. And I'm kind of thinking same thing, right? I'm just going to delete it all. Crazy, right? But yeah, I think so. I think I'm going to just delete it all. Done. And then ignore, I think this, we don't need sessions anymore because we're not going to have sessions here. Client side, for NodeMon. Why would I ignore client side? For server restarts? I guess that makes sense. Dist, that's fine. Remake data, that's fine. Node modules, that's fine. And app. Oh, because we're loading everything on the fly? Weird. Okay, remake, we're aliasing remake framework to here. That's fine. And I think we're just going to delete all these, I guess. Ay, ay, ay. Man, oh man. Well, I think, honestly, maybe we don't need the bundler, right? We can just use regular CSS. So yeah, let's delete this. Because, this is not that, like this project doesn't have to be like super intense. I'll leave Christini. I like Christini. I don't think I need any of this though. Deep extend. No. Directory tree. ESM we do need. Express. We don't need express session though. Glob. Handlebars. Yeah, we'll use handlebars. We'll use handlebars helper, sure. And JSON file. Um, ba, 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 ba. Yeah, we'll use JSON file. JSON web token. I don't even know we're using that. Lodash. Mailgun.js. Make derp. Morgan Multer MySQL. Nanoid is useful. I like, well, but I don't think we need it actually. Passport, we don't need path match. Session file store, we don't need shell.js, don't need sortable.js. We actually are going to need that. And upath. Okay, so then we're going to do npm install. Okay. Cool. And as far as these go, we don't really need this, we don't really need this. And the port is already defined in there, so whatever, we're fine. And we're gonna do server. So let's just do node server.js and see what happens. Hey, Revilux. Revilux. How's it going? Okay, so it says we're started on localhost 3000. Let's see if it's true. Cannot get slash. And that's true. Okay, so we're gonna do app get. I think this is the syntax. And we're gonna do function, and it's request response, and we'll do response send hello world. And I think that'll restart. No, it doesn't restart the server. Oh, because we're not using nodemon. Oh, it's not found. I thought it was installed globally. Oh, we're not. Oh, did we remove it from our dependencies too? I don't even know. Let's see. Package JSON. Did we have nodemon here? Oh, we did. We had it in dev dependencies. Yeah, sure. We could use that back. So we'll do npm install nodemon save dev. And now I think we should be able to use nodemon here on the command line, although I'm really not oops, not node. I'm really not sure. No, it's still not found. Okay, so I guess we need to globally install it. I'm not like opposed to it. We'll just do it, whatever. Okay, cool. So we've got this. Now we got hello world. Perfect. Now in the actual app, we've got some assets. So I'm tempted to just serve these directly. And remove this dist folder so that we don't have the bundler problem. I'm going to delete that dist. And I forget how to serve public files. Express. It's definitely, I think it's definitely middleware. Express static app use. Okay. Express static, and we're going to do app / assets here. And now I should be able to, oh, and we got to get a template in here. So I think instead we just want an index.hvs right inside the app file. And I think this is going to be a combination, oops, of the default template as well as this. And we can just put this right where the yield was. Boom, 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 boom. And what do we want? This is inside. So nav goes down to here, then flash errors. Okay, then header. And we're not even going to have a login. And is page author. Whatever, we're not going to worry about that yet. Okay, so now we got this index, and partials we're not using, so let's just delete that. Pages, user pages, we don't need those because we don't need login for this version of the app. Pages, we got front page and we got username. I think we're going to need the front page, but we just moved the username one, so we're fine without that one. We'll just save this for later. And the data, global app data and user starting data. Okay. Yeah, global app data. Global app data. User starting data. I think global app data is data that everyone starts with. Oh, no. This is static read-only data. Yeah, that everyone has access to. So it's like the app name or something like that. We don't need that here. And user starting data, yeah, we do need. So let's delete this global app data. And boom, boom, boom. Assets. Yeah, so let's just see if we have access to these so-called assets. Oh yeah, and we gotta, oh shit. We gotta rename this stuff. We're gonna have CSS files, you know? Either that or compile it, and I don't want to compile it. Oh, but compiling it would be a good idea. Jeez. So I'm not, oh, I am using text field. So wait, I have 7 here, 7 here. So I'm including all of them. Okay, so I need to convert these all into CSS. And let's see, am I using any like variables across all of them? I don't think I am. Perfect. Nice. So I can just use like an online converter for now. Well, I mean, I'm only doing it once. Sass to CSS. We'll grab this. Sass, go to Sass Meister. Paste this in. What? Line 27. It complains about. Okay, let's use a different one. Paste this in. Sass to CSS. Parse error. Failed at data user is not page author. Data I editable. Or wait, is not page author. On line 2. Why? That's valid. Man. Okay, let's try one more. Yeah. Compile Sass. It worked. I told you it would work at some point. Okay, so we'll overwrite this. We'll rename this to a CSS file because we're going to need that. And then for this, I think we're going to select all these lines. So actually, let me put them next to each other. So we're going to select all these lines. We're going to go to the beginning of the line, go to the components, grab to the end of the line, cut, paste, make a comment in CSS, and then we'll remove this last thing. Okay, so now we have these different sections. We're also going to uppercase these. So now we have these different sections for the CSS, and for each section, we're going to just do the same thing. Compile Sass, boom, boom, and now we can put this inside base, and we can delete our base file. Oops, shoot, no, do not close this before it's done. Okay, accounts, grab this, paste this in here, compile Sass, grab this, close this, paste that in there, delete accounts. Okay, next. Flash messages, I'm not even sure we're going to need these, but whatever. It's not really a lot of text. So we'll paste that in there, and we will delete these flash messages. Site nav, same thing. I'm going to grab that, compile Sass, and paste that into here. That's site nav, deleted. Next is text field, grab that, paste that, compile Sass, and close that, paste that. This is very interesting. Okay, front page. I think maybe we're coming up to the interesting parts. I'm not sure yet. Paste that in there. And then one more, Kanban, this is the main one. Please compile. Boom, I compiled. Kanban, paste that in there. And we're going to rename this to a CSS file. And now we do not have to have a build tool. Okay, cool. So let's clean up. Just label all that, clean up, push that out. Okay, so now we'll rename this folder to CSS, and we'll reload this. Now let's see if I can access these CSS files. So it looks like maybe we could. Let's try one more time, reload. Wait, what? Network. Content hooks. These are from extensions. But, oh, I don't have anything in the head. Oh, because I'm not serving the template file yet. Sure, of course. Okay, so let's see, guide, template engines. I think we have it installed, handlebars. Let's just double check, I guess. Oh wait, did I save this? Main.css? I'm nervous. Whatever, I'll just save it. Nope, it won't let me save it. Oh, okay, yep, okay. We'll just close this. Don't save. Okay, so now if I open it up again, because I renamed it. So we'll go in CSS, go in main, just make sure everything's there. That's all there. Okay. So handlebars, we do have it. So all we have to do, I think, is set the view engine. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Huh. Handlebars, express. No, I don't want this. I don't care about that one. I just want to know how to get started. Handlebars, okay. So we're just going to require it. And we can put that after like, the main things. Oh no, it's the yeah, so I just want regular handlebars, right? And then I want to actually like render it and send the results. So I'm going to look up npm handlebars because I'm not going to use like some, I don't know, handlebars library. I'm just going to use like the regular handlebars and then just actually compile the template, which means I got to read the file from disk. So pages. So we're going to read app index.hps. And I guess we can read it now, but that means we do want to reload app. Okay, so we will reload app on nodemon. Let's just restart nodemon. Wait, what is this thing? Let's just close that. Okay, so, and let's get rid of that and get rid of this. Hey, HexQuad, how's it going? So we're going to learn how to read a file from disk. So we just need to get this file from disk. So we're just going to do const template equals, and I think it's just going to be like fs read file. But I want to do async await. Well, we don't really need to, right? So I guess what's the best practice? So we could just like read the template file from disk inside of this route and just make this an async function. But then we're reading the file from disk every time. And I think we just want to read it when the app loads. But then if the app is in the process of loading, right, and the file's being read from disk, then this is not going to work yet. Which means if you like try to load the home page right away, it's not going to work. So I think actually what I'm going to do is read file. Well, we could just do read file async, which I think is actually fine in this circumstance. Yeah, I think that's actually fine. Okay, so we're going to try doing app slash index.hps. I was going to say we could use read file with a callback and then define a promise and then fulfill that promise in the callback and then wait for the promise before we send the result. But I think this is just as good because we're just kind of playing around here, right? Okay, let's see. fs is not found, of course. So we're going to do fs, read file async. Oh, read file sync. Right. Okay. Great. And now we want to just send this. So I'm just going to make sure that this is what we're expecting it to be because I'm just not sure. It says buffer. Oh, so I think we need to define, I think it's like this. This is how we define the, oh, what do you call that? What is that called? UTF-8 is a character encoding. Um, read file sync, file URL, and but I think it should default to UTF-8. UTF-8. Yeah, that's the default. Well, at least for a pen file. Sorry, I'm about to. I tried to save you guys as much as I could. I know that was still probably really loud. Sorry about that. Okay, so UTF-8, read file, tab options, callback, could be a string. Okay, so I think that might work. So let's save this. Say Jolo Pep. Well, what's up? Welcome. So let's refresh this. Boom. Okay, so now we've got the actual string. So we've got the template. Now we just need to actually run it through handlebars. So we got the source, then we're gonna do template. Okay, so we're gonna do like, what do they call it here? Source. We'll say template source, I guess. And then const template handlebars compile template source, and then the result is passing in the data. And where are we going to store the data? So I think the data is going to be, do we need to get the data on every page load? Yes, because it's going to change sometimes. And it's not going to be there, well, it might be there, but where we're storing it now is inside of Remake data, which we don't really need anymore. So let's just make a new file here called userdata.json, and let's delete this folder, this directory altogether. And we're just going to store all the user data here. So now we've got the template, and here we need to get the data. So let's do const data equals so this is just going to be a single user, I think. So let's do read file sync. Usually I wouldn't do read file sync. I think, doing a sync call on every request doesn't make sense, but this is a single user desktop application, so I think it's actually totally fine in this circumstance. So we're going to do app data user data dot JSON. Okay, and then we're going to do try catch. Yeah, we're going to do a try JSON parse data, and we'll do a let up here for like JSON data, I guess. And we're going to say JSON data is equal to that, else we're going to catch it. Hey, Julius and Alphon MGA, welcome to the stream. So we have to put an error here, like just an argument. That's going away soon in JavaScript. You won't have to do that. And we're going to just default to an empty object, and then we're going to send the template, and we're going to pass in the data into the template. So we're going to do template and then JSON data. Okay, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Errors. Okay, app crashed. Handlebars. Oh, handlebars not defined. Yep, handlebars. Wait. Yeah. Okay, we can make it uppercase. That's fine. I think it's better uppercase. Okay, try that. Missing helper 4. Okay, so that's something we expected. Based on our initial specification, we deleted so much code, you know, it kind of makes sense that we don't have this anymore. So we're going to have to go into our helpers, which I think are in utils. Init handlebars helpers. Okay, so which one of these are we going to need? Generate ID if none. Man, Remake has gotten complicated. Like, seriously. Okay, so for this 4, we're going to need base root, username route, and item route we don't need. And then these other ones we do need. So we're going to grab, or actually, oh, we're doing a require inside of a function. Interesting. I didn't actually know I could do that yet. So we're going to include handlebars helpers, handlebar helpers. Then we're going to register the helpers down here. And then we're going to register if you pass in a named parameter called item name. Oh shit. Yeah. Fuck. Ay. Okay, so we're gonna also register this helper. And we're just gonna do this inline in our main file. Because that's fine. For helper. Okay. Okay. Custom handlebars helper. And we can just do like, I don't know, description. Okay, cool. So now we've got the 4, but we haven't converted it yet. So you'll see in our template, we have a for loop. I think we actually have multiple for loops. And they actually look pretty nice. They're just like for stack in stacks. But handlebars doesn't support this syntax. Handlebars wants you to do something like for stacks item name equals stack, something like that, which to me doesn't feel as nice. So we just need to rewrite this code after we read it in from this template. So write, where is it? Write, hey Megaxa, how's it going? Right here, we've got the template. This is the template source though. So this is where we want to replace some things. So get HTML with unique IDs. Don't care about that right now. Bootstrap data, directory helpers, add remake app status. Okay. Nope, that's actually not it either. Where is this? Handlebars context. Nope. Helpers. I think it's in page utils. I think it's in page utils. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is where we set up, like, make layout templates work. Nope, this is still not it. This is where we process the template. Okay, here it is. That is where we do it. So layout template string is where we remove the layout command, and then we replace any for in with real for loops. Perfect. Okay, and then we insert it into there, and then we insert any inline partials. But we're not going to have any inline partials. We're not going to have any yield statements or templates. So this is the only thing we need. We're going to go back to main.js, and we're going to do template source without for-in loop. I mean, whatever. I don't really care. And then we're going to do this. And we can just use lets here. I don't know if this actually, that doesn't actually modify it, right? It creates a new one. So yeah, I think we can use consts for all of this. Okay. I mean, whatever. It feels like more solid, I guess, to use consts, even though it doesn't really matter here. Okay, so now we just need the for-in loop regex. So where is this? There we are. We'll use another const because we're fancy. Okay, for-in, okay, boom. So now we just have hopefully solved it. Remake store is not defined. Okay, that's interesting. Remake main 20. 20. Oh, here it is. Ay, ay, ay. So this one is interesting. This one is in the for loop. We save the context inside the for loop for using it later. And we save it by name. So for example, we'll save this under the name stack. We'll save this one, this template, this inner template under the name card. And then we'll save it for later so that we can render it as like a new item. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool way to do things. But we don't have a remake store now. So what I'm going to do instead is have, I don't think it matters if I do const or let here because I think const doesn't really work with objects, but I'll just do let just to make it clear that this is modifiable. So we're going to do template cache and function app name. We don't need the app name, we just need the function. So we're just going to do template cache, and then we're going to grab the item name, and we're going to set that equal to the function. And I think that'll be enough. Oh wait, context. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, overall render, I think none of this other stuff matters. I mean, like it matters, it does the actual thing. It renders the actual inner template, but I don't think we need to worry about it. Boom, nice. And we got a initial render. Pretty sweet. Cannot use import statement outside a module. Okay, main.js import. Okay, so this is a thing. So right now we're including JS, main.js. Well, let's actually just commit this code because this is huge. I'm gonna just say like got to first render. Okay, because it's exciting, right? It doesn't really tell me any details, but that's okay. I'm just trying to move fast. So, okay, the next thing is getting Remake, the front-end framework, to actually load. So if we look inside of assets.js, main.js, it's saying we can't import helpers, event helpers, and then inside of this, it's going to say a similar thing. Whew, yay, yay. Hey, Doom X Control, how's it going? How's your how's your day going? How are your development projects going? Okay, so let's see. So I don't want to use a build process, and I would love to use these import statements just how they are. And I don't know, I'm not like opposed to using a build process, especially for JavaScript, because I'm pretty sure I could just point parcel at like main.js and then just throw everything in there, and then I think it would be fine. I think that would take care of everything. But there is another option, which is we could just do the old school way. But no, I think we're gonna do the compiling. The reason is because it's sortable JS. I think there's not. I think this is like this. I don't know. I could look it up real quick. Like if they have. I don't know if you guys remember, but like back 5 years ago, the standard was not using npm and import statements. It was like including scripts and then like having global variables. And you just have to make sure your library uh, to find a unique global variable. I don't know. I thought it was better than what we have now, just because build processes, build tools are just so they're just like another step, you know? I don't know. Oh, they only have one financial contributor. And they have 16 million hits a month just on a single CDN. And they only have one contributor. That's kind of sad. Okay, so yeah, I feel like I do want to contribute. Dun, dun, dun. So yeah, so import into your project. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna just use a build tool. It makes it a little bit more of a hassle, but I think it's okay. So we're gonna do parcel app main.js. No entries found. Huh. So no HMR. It's JS, sorry. App JS main.js. Wait, what? App? Oh, assets. App assets JS main.js. And let's see what happens. Huh. This does a lot of work. Okay, built in 14 seconds. But now it has a cache, so it'll be better. So where did it put the compiled file? Sorry, that was my alarm. This was like the latest I wanted to get up today. So where's the compiled file, right? It didn't even tell me. Main.js. I think that usually it has a dist folder. It's not in there. Oh, maybe it's because I have something defined about what it should do in here. Nope. No, I don't know. I don't know where. Also, I have a yarn lock and a package lock. I don't know why I have both. Okay, So, I'm going to delete this asset bundler. We don't really need that anymore. Asset bundling, we'll just say. I don't know. That's not like the greatest name for what we just did. But that's okay. Okay, so where did it put it? Where is my compiled main.js? I guess I would be able to tell by the history. Oh, there it is. It's in dist. So it's at the top level inside a folder called dist. Okay, so that's not what I want. But parcel.js, I can tell it where to go. CLI parcel 1, 2, build, watch. Oh. Output or d-d. So we'll do out directory. We'll do the long-winded way. And we'll say app yeah, actually, how do we want this to be? JavaScript. You know what I'd be okay with is having a file in here called source, and then just moving everything inside of that. It's not great. That's not great. The other option. So we're serving this assets directory. I don't know. I don't know where to put it. I mean, we could put it outside of the assets directory. I think that's normal. And then we move it inside once it's compiled. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. So let's do new folder, JS. We'll actually say JavaScript. Did that work? What happened? Oh, I just created a new folder. Okay, so we're going to rename this to JavaScript. And now we're going to grab everything inside of here and bring it out into here. And then when it's compiled, it's going to go back into here. So, and also, sorry, the other thing is we want to put this all in main. Okay, great. Import, and we don't actually need this comment anymore because we're always going to load it. Okay, so now we've got main. Now we can delete this. Don't save. I don't care. Okay, so now we're going to compile from app JavaScript main, no HMR, and then output directory is app assets JS. Let's see what that looks like. Why are you running a server? I don't get the server thing. Maybe I need to just do the watch instead. I think maybe that's it, but I just hope it doesn't do the unknown. Wait, I thought watch was a thing. Well, oh, no. It's just watch without the dashes. Oh, and I probably want to do it before, just to be conventional. So we'll do parcel watch there. Okay, built. And now it's watching. I don't know if it's doing a hot module replacement or not. Let's see. Ooh, that's exciting. That's exciting because we got main.js and it looks like it's doing its stuff. Yeah, that's like a lot of source code, so it's probably doing its stuff. Okay, so we'll say build success, front end asset build success. Okay, so now we want starting data. Oh, this is going to be difficult. So actually, we don't need starting data anymore. Well, we kind of do. Well, we don't need these IDs, at least. Let's select all these IDs. And then go to the beginning line, go to the end of the line, delete, delete. And are they all commas? I just don't want to mess anything up here. Oh, wait. Yeah. I think it's all okay. Not positive about that. Validate JSON. JSON lint. Validate JSON. Valid JSON. Nice. Okay, so now we've got the starting data. And we'll just paste it into the user data for now. And then in main.js, we got to read this data. Okay, so we're reading it on every get, so we should be able to just refresh, and boom, we got an app, and it just works, right? Oh my goodness. But it doesn't, because there's no save endpoint. So let's see. So if I drag this down there, 404 not found, and unexpected token, and promise. Where is this coming from? Huh. I don't know where that's coming from, but that's okay. Okay, so now we need a save endpoint. We'll just say like starting data. Boom. Okay, so I'm almost done with today. I think I'm just going to stream for like another 10 minutes, but hopefully we'll get saving working by then. Okay, so we're going to do app post save and then request response. And all we really need to do is get the data. Oh wait, how is the data going out? So if we look network tab, save, where is it? It's passing it on a thing called data. And it's I think this is a string. No, this looks like, huh. It looks like just an object. Okay, so request.data should give it to me. So let's do this. Let data equals request. And then we're just going to console log type of data and then the full data. Okay. Let's do it and then let's drag it. And then let's see what we got. Undefined, 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 undefined. Perfect. So this, yeah, this is an issue I think with body parser. So express body parser. I'm not sure if this is necessary anymore. I thought it came built in. I think it comes built in. npm install. Well, this came built in. I don't know. I think I'm on version 4. Express. Huh. I guess not. I don't know. We'll just like install it anyways, even if it is built in, like, cause whatever, right? It's not like it matters that much. And they don't say it's deprecated anywhere, so I think it's fine. Okay, so let's do npm install body parser. And then we're going to do this. And then, how do we do this as middleware? Okay, here we go. Boom. Where's my app uses? There we go. Oh, and we have the view engine set to back. We don't even need that at all. Okay. Set header, concept type. Okay. Press body. Oh. It might also have just been an issue. Let me just make sure. Because yeah, it was supposed to be on request body, not just request data. How come no one told me? What is this about? No such file or directory. What the hell? Sortable. I don't know what that's about. Let's just restart this maybe. Okay. Restarting it solved it, I guess. Save internal error. Cannot destructure property data. Okay, so it's undefined. So we need the body parser, I think. I think this is the issue. So we'll try doing that. And we're going to try again. Boom, and we get it. It's an object. Okay, so it's an object, and I think we're going to just be able to do something really simple. So we'll just do JSON stringify data. And I think we do a try catch here. So we're going to do a try catch, and I'm going to say stringified data. And we'll set this equal to that. Otherwise, I don't know, we're just not going to do anything, I guess. And then we're going to say if stringified data, then fs write file sync, and then this one write file sync. Oops. Hopefully that corrects. write file sync file, the data, and the options can be a string. So for the data, I think we're just going to pass in this, and then we're going to do UTF-8. And I think that might work. And what do we need to reply here? Because I think we want to say res success. So I think we want to do res send success equals true. Which is weird because we did have an error before. And it didn't pop up a notice. So let's see what happens if we do false here. Refresh. Nice, okay, we do get there, okay. So let's just do no to that, refresh, and we should get the error. We didn't get the error. So it's calling this endpoint, oh, but I'm not sending anything back. Is that, so it's not calling the callback? I don't know. So we'll just do false here, see if that works. Okay, so now we do get it. Okay, perfect. Virgo Pros, welcome to the stream. You're here right before we're about to end, actually. So I'm going to put confirm the venue on the second one, and then we're going to look at user data and make sure it's the second one. Yeah, so now it's the second one. So it did save the data. Unfortunately, the JSON's not being formatted. So what I want to do, I think there's a thing I can pass into JSON stringify that will format it nicer. Oh, I don't want to give W3 schools visits. I just think Mozilla deserves more credit. Replacer space optional. Okay. Just give me like an example. Okay, so null, and then we can do 2 spaces. So we'll do null, and then 2 spaces. Let's see if that works. Push that down there, and we'll look at our data. And it's nicely formatted. Awesome. Okay, that's exciting. So there's just like a few more things we need to do, but we got saving data to work in the simplest possible way. Oh wait, this is not our main file anymore. So yeah, let's just say saving data. And I don't know if it's rendering the new one. So let's refresh. It is, it's rendering the new one. We can't add items yet, but we can do that tomorrow. So this was a lot of progress in a short amount of time. We rebuilt Remake from the ground up to have a simpler backend because someone's paying me to do this. And it's going to make it easier to integrate into all kinds of apps in the future. So I think it's a good challenge for me, and also like I might actually think about simplifying Remake in general based on this, because I'm just like thinking through everything that I'm doing in Remake right now, and I think it's a lot. And I think if it was simpler, it might be easier for people to understand what's going on and what's happening. So I don't know. I mean, just one more thing to think about, right? Okay, so I'm off for now, but thank you for stopping by. I'll be on tomorrow, hopefully at like 9:30, 10, and I'll stream until noon again. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys later. Bye.